right, coming up next, a welterweight tilt between Nick Diaz and Jorge Gamebred Masvidal. All right, here he is, Jorge Gamebred Masvidal, longtime representative of American Top Team. You know how happy it would make Dan Lambert if Masvidal could finally break through and win a UFC championship. He's as close to that level as he's been in his UFC career.
As he's ever been. He's finally on the cusp of earning what so many people have hoped for him. But that doesn't happen by accident. The reason he's this close now is because of the commitment that he has made to mixed martial arts, commitment that he has made to evolving his game, going up to 170 pounds, and also using everything that he has in order to get to where he wants to be. Before, there might have been distractions. Now, Jorge Masvidal is solely focused on becoming a UFC champion.
Left his family to go compete in a reality show outside of the United States, gave him a lot of focus and direction, and he has put all of that to good use here in the UFC. All right, so here he is, the ubiquitous Nick Diaz. It's hard to quantify his contribution to mixed martial arts. I will just lead by saying that this man brought a lot of fans into this sport, and when he fights, building's still packed to the nines.
Yes, absolutely. Nick Diaz has a fan base that will follow him through anything, and rightfully so. He won the Strikeforce Welterweight Championship, defended it in a ton of crazy fights, knocking out Paul Daly, knocking out Marius Zaromskis, and then coming back to the UFC and getting wins over BJ Penn, fighting George St. Pierre, and then also sharing the octagon with Anderson Silva. So it was only big fights for Nick Diaz because he was such a star and such a draw.
And sometimes people lose sight of just how good he was in his prime. 2008 to 2011, Nick Diaz won 11 consecutive fights.
Ladies and gentlemen, this fight is 3 rounds in the UFC welterweight division. Introducing first, fighting out of the blue corner, a boxer holding a professional record of 35 wins, 17 losses. He stands 5 feet 11 inches tall, weighing in at 170 pounds. Fighting out of Miami, Florida, Jorge Gamebred Masvidal. And now introducing his opponent, fighting out of the red corner. This man is a jiu-jitsu fighter holding a professional record of 26 wins, 11 losses, and 2 no contests. He stands 6 feet tall, weighing in at 170 pounds. Fighting out of Stockton, California, Nick Diaz! And when the action begins, our referee in charge, Herb Dean.
Herb Dean, our referee for this one.
Ready.
All right, so here we go with round 1. Seems to be a situation in which he wants to do everything in his power to keep this fight on the feet. He appears to have a lot of advantages at distance. We'll see if he can get it done tonight.
Yes, he has all the advantages because we don't see many specialists anymore in the UFC. Guys can generally do everything, but this guy is a jiu-jitsu player. He wants to get the fight to the ground and start to weave his web of traps to try and find a submission. This striker needs to maintain his space. He needs to make sure he is not on the ground, avoid it at all costs. Big, powerful punch lands. Now he gets back to range.
Back to the well with that right hand. It's no good. Got the single collar tie. Oh, combination of knees. That is not what he is looking for. He better raise that guard quickly.
He better raise that guard or he's going to fall asleep. You cannot allow someone to knee you in the head.
Masvidal's hook shot blocked. That one was telegraphed. Good job by the defense. All right, single collar tie now. Just misses with the straight right.
In the clinch, big body punch, digging his entire hips into every single strike. Big punch lands over the top. How's he going to follow this one?
So just over 20 total strikes have found the mark for Jorge Gamebred Masvidal. trying to land the elbow there to no avail.
That right hand landed.
Good series of strikes for him there, staying busy and staying accurate.
I mean, the accuracy is unbelievable.
Just unexpected.
Sweep. Now he's on top of him looking for a finish. He got his bag.
Well, working pretty effectively from the top here. Nice ground and pound by Diaz. Oh, he lands another strike to the body, really starting to connect on a lot of shots to the midsection, and these will take their toll as this fight goes into the latter rounds. Gamebred gets caught with that punch. Oh! Oh, straight right. Right to the target. Let's see if his opponent can survive.
I cannot believe he is still standing after taking that punch. Right hand punch from the clinch.
So both fighters here continuing to try to get a more dominant position. Whiffs on the straight right hand. Stop. All right, we now take a look back at some of the highlights from that last round, DC. A lot for the replay guys to choose.
I mean, these guys are going to be very busy trying to find what replay to show you guys. Lands on both sides of the octagon. Both guys fought great. What a phenomenal round.
Look at you got the better of you that round. He battered you a little bit. You hung there tough. You showed you have heart to be a champion. Now you ready to fight? Ready.
All right, round two. Oh, looks like that shot was blocked. The left hook lands on the counter.
Nice.
Blocks the shot.
Ooh, head kick lands. He's hurt.
I'm not sure his opponent knows where he is.
No, he doesn't know where he is. He's hurt real bad. That punch landed in the perfect spots. He's giving him so many different things right now.
Oh, straight right. Right hook to the head, block.
That's a great punch. Does a lot of damage if you can hit him in the body that clean.
Masvidal's lower choke. Whoa!
He's in trouble. He's hurt bad.
Oh, he might be out. Just out of range with that right hand. Ooh, nice slip there to avoid the punch by Diaz. Oh, buckled him there. Beautiful shot to the body.
Good punch land.
Right hand upstairs. Try to establish that jab. Spinning back fist is there. Both fighters throwing heat now. There, his opponent could be out of here soon, DC.
He's almost done. I mean, when you get hit with a shot like that, you don't know whether to run, hide, grab, or wrestle. He's confused. He's as confused as he was on his first test in elementary school.
A lot of top pressure being applied here as he works out of side control. Well, you see all the grappling repetitions here. Just beautiful movement, seamless transitions on it.
Over and over, these guys are doing things that you see in every jiu-jitsu gym around the country.
Close guard. All right, he's trying to control posture here. Now trying to hip escape.
He's just trying to move out of this position off the bottom.
All right, so inside the open guard of his opponent. You got to be careful playing around for too long here on the ground with this guy. Less than a minute now to go in round two. And now Masvidal's back in full guard.
You see him put himself into the half guard. Likes the control, yep.
Masvidal's got his head looking for a guillotine.
Watch guillotine. Oh, man, that was slick. Look at him chopping the wood. Chop the wood with those leg kicks.
All right, right, so let us now check out some of the action in that round, DC. There was a whole lot of it, including a stunner upstairs that nearly closed the show.
It was a lot of action. It was back and forth action, but the big moment was that big strike to the head that landed, that put him on wobbly legs, and in survival mode, luckily he made it to the end of that round.
Had him hurt, almost finished. Look at him on the stool. He's still wobbly. This round, I want you to put the pressure on. Get right in his face.
Ready to fight? Ready.
Third round underway. Man, striking class is in session. Beautiful punch there.
Great job landing. What a damaging punch.
Oh, high-level defense there. The hook shot is blocked by Gabriel.
Oh, he's hurt bad. He's hurt bad, John. He's got to press him. He's got to go chase that finish down now.
And he comes through with a big knee. Oh, going back to the upper. Oh!
He's hurt. Serve him up. Go get him. Oh.
Wow!
He needs to start looking to finish now because he's got his opponent hurt very bad.
His misses are.
Ooh, what a punch.
Uppercut there blocked by Diaz. Oh!
What a fantastic strike to throw at the exact right moment. He deserves this moment. Go finish his fight. He's hurt bad.
Back to the feet. Well, hard to win fights in mixed martial arts from the bottom, but nice work here in that position by Gabriel. Looks like he's trying to isolate an arm here, DC.
Yeah, he's isolated to try to get a Kimura here. Now he falls back into the finishing position.
Somehow stays in the fight. All right, full guard here, DC. What does he need to do to... Oh! He's out!
He got him!
A near-perfect strike to end the fight and end the night for his opponent, who candidly may not have even seen that shot coming. So just the way he drew it up, exactly what he told us during fight week, played out here on fight night. He found a little opening in his opponent's defense and barged right through it to get the big knockout win. So a strong candidate for some bonus money there. A huge knockout for him here tonight. Near perfect execution. They'll be talking about this result for some time.
Ladies and gentlemen, referee Herb Dean is going to stop this contest at 3 minutes, 25 seconds of the third round, declaring the winner by knockout, Nick Diaz!
Oh, well, there he is after a huge knockout win tonight. You going to the after party or what?
I mean, I'm heading over there right now, John. I'm asking the producers, how soon can I get up? Because it's going to be a party over there. Not only because of the knockout, but that extra bonus check he's going to be carrying to the club tonight.
It is a lightweight bout between Nate Diaz and Max Holloway.
Ready.
between two of the best fighters in this division. Hard to find anything resembling a glaring weakness on either side when you break down the split.
There are no weaknesses in these guys. These guys are as well-rounded as they come. They both can wrestle, both can grapple, both can strike. They can do it all. And these are the matchups that we dream of as MMA fans. Oh, big punch land.
Oh, really using his reach advantage there with that punch, DC. Nice connection there by Nate Diaz. Not a guy you want to let get going here on the feet, DC.
No, because it's all downhill with Nate, right? It's the activity that will overwhelm his opponent, and this looks like the start of that.
Nice jab by him there. He's going nose hunting tonight, huh?
Yeah, he's great with the jab. And not only as a setup, he really is trying to get damage off every time he throws this punch. Oh, he hurt him bad with the jab.
Diaz gets hit with a kick here. Let's see how he responds. Oh, he tags him with the straight hand there. Nice job by Holloway.
Yeah, he fixed it all up. Oh, nice right hand, John. You can really limit the mobility of your opponent with those leg kicks.
Oh, hook to the head by Holloway. All right, he closes the distance, gets the single collar tie. And he connects with a punch there. We'll see if he can follow it up.
He's landed that punch over and over again. What's he going to do to follow up?
His opponent in a lot of trouble now.
That was Cain Velasquez's punch of choice. Every time he landed that overhand right, he hurt people bad. And this guy has his opponent hurt very badly again.
So just over 20 total strikes have landed for Max Holloway. Connects with a right hand. Pretty good punch, that one.
Nice right punch by this young man.
And both guys really throwing with authority. Oh, left hook to the head, it's blocked. Unable to connect with the right hand there. Slips. All right, 45 seconds now to go in the round. Takedown attempt late, and it's good. Posturing up now.
And now the damage is about to start.
Oh, and he escapes up to his feet. Very nice. Holloway gets caught with that punch. His chin is held up thus far. Got to shore up the defense here, though. Flush right hand is true.
Look at him working at trying to set the liver down.
All right, let's take a look back at some of the replays from that last one.
Unbelievable to see these high-level competitors get in each other's face, tuck their chin, bite down on the mouth guard, and just let it all hang out over the course of 5 minutes.
Listen, that was awesome. And we need more of that. I want you to go out at the beginning of this round and be aggressive. Peace.
Round two now. Nate Diaz
You ready to fight?
and Max Blessed Holloway.
Good.
Well, you see him land the jab there. He's got the reach advantage. You might as well use it.
What a punch.
All right, well, he's landed some good shots tonight, but there's no three-piece, there's no soda. More often than not, it's one and done.
He's not even getting a combination. I mean,
Edge.
if you're going to sit...
Harris lands, and maybe time to get the bonus checks ready.
I mean, this fight is about done. He's got him hurt very bad with his head kicks. Now he has to find one more strike to end the night.
So we pull up the numbers here. 45 total strikes have already landed for Nate Diaz. Well, still connecting on about 4 of every 10 attempts. 40% the accuracy rate now against Max Holloway. And he landed the right hand there.
That one snuck in. Nice strike.
Oh, nice straight there. I guess that's the quickest way to the target, right? Just throw straight.
Straight down is always best.
Back to the feet now. Holloway's lower jaw does not look good. I don't think it's broken, but starting to show some obvious signs of slump.
Oh, he's hurt bad. He's hurt bad, John. He's got to press him. He's got to go chase that finish down now. This might be the biggest shot of this entire fight. He lands a massive hook to put his opponent on wobbly legs.
Starting to do some really significant damage to the body here. Another strike lands there. 2 minutes remain in the round.
Oh, dude's hurt. Serve him up. Go get him.
Whoa! And just like that, the fight is over.
Oh, my goodness.
Just an absolutely gorgeous shot to spell the end for his opponent. Crowd is absolutely loving it. He gets the near-perfect land. I'm not even sure his opponent saw it coming, but just the way he drew it up here tonight, saw that little crack of an opening and barged right through it to get the knockout. All right, let's get you some replays now. Certainly a lot for our replay guys to work with in the truck. This was a clinic tonight in terms of mixed martial arts acumen in every realm of the game.
A full-on display of all of his skills. He did everything in this championship-winning performance. He used his wrestling. He used his elbows. He used his pace and pressure to really wear down his opponent so that he can get his hand raised.
Ladies and gentlemen, referee Herb Deans called a stop to this contest at 3 minutes, 16 seconds of round number 2. Declaring the winner by knockout, Max Bless Holloway.
And there is the man of the moment, and what a moment this must be like for a professional athlete, right? I know you enjoyed the birth of your kids, right? But
yeah.
you knock out a man in a cage fight, I can't think of anything better.
I mean, there's nothing like it. You know, you don't even hear the one that lands that puts out your opponent's lights. And tonight he got that done. And he should be very proud of the work he and his coaches got done tonight.
Coming up next, it's a featherweight matchup between Conor McGregor and Alexander the Great Volkanovski.
Ready. You ready to fight?
All right, so here we go, round 1. I can barely hear myself think in this arena right now. 2 of the most dominant, well-rounded fighters in this division.
I mean, these guys are the best of all of mixed martial arts. They can do everything when they're locked inside of the octagon. I'm so excited to watch the highest level of MMA on display tonight.
Well, these are some excellent ground and pound strikes here, DC. There's an efficiency with which he operates in these situations.
He knows exactly when to throw, exactly when to hold, and it's allowing him to really control the grappling aspect of the fight.
There's a song there, right? Know when to hold him, know when to fold him.
Yep,
There you
absolutely.
go. Side control now. Oh, the ground and pound strikes continue to rain down. The opponent better move out of harm's way, or the referee's going to stop this thing.
He better start to move, and when his opponent starts to posture, he needs to put his feet on the hips, push him away to try to escape this very, very dangerous position.
3 minutes now to go in this one. Nice punch there by Volkanovski. Back and forth we go. Oh, nice strike. Right thus far. How's his opponent still standing?
I mean, I have no idea. This fight is supposed to be over. It might not be over now, but it's got to be over very soon.
So just over 20 total strikes have landed for Alexander Volkanovski. All right, lands a kick there. Pretty well done.
Really good accuracy landing that kick.
Oh, that's going to soften him up. Massive knee to the body. Oh!
Let's get some offense. Let's get going. Come on, man. Let's get that takedown.
Circling to his right.
Nice looping punch.
looking to counter with his left hand, but he misses. Oh, he missed with that right hand.
Nice, sneaky head kick.
Oh, nice hook by him there.
How many times can this young man land this particular punch?
Back to the left hand now, unable to connect. 30 seconds now to go in the round. 20 seconds left. All right, he engages in a single collar tie here.
Driving the back of the head, pulling forward on the head, and then landing those beautiful punches. Really's got him to notice it.
Well, what a round it was, especially from a striking standpoint. DC, take us through.
High-level striking. I mean, this is what people come through the doors to see. Two men stand on a quarter, chest to chest, forehead to forehead, and let it all fly. I'm surprised nobody went out, but it does excite me for the next round.
That was beautiful. I don't know how he survived that knockdown. You're going to go out there.
Round 2, Conor McGregor
You ready to fight?
versus Alexander Volkanovski.
Look at him whip his hip into that kick. He's throwing every part of himself into these big leg kicks.
Much improved defensively as he blocks the shot. And he connects there with a punch, so pretty good striking display by him thus far.
He throws everything so straight and so accurate.
Back to the jab now, no good.
Beautiful leg kick thrown.
45 total strikes have landed for Alexander Volkanovski. And connecting with 52% accuracy against Conor McGregor. Ooh, looking to go to the leg kick here, just out of range. Volkanovski gets caught with that punch. He's treading water now. Got to find a way to move those feet. Just missed with that right hand. Back and forth we go. Punch coming, it's blocked. Able to work it into a takedown there. All right, he's very comfortable fighting off his back, DC. Now looks like he's trying to hip escape.
Yeah, he's trying to hip escape or maybe look for a Kimura here.
Bottom fighter trying to control posture, unable to do so.
And now he's in a lot of danger. He's got to grab that head or he's going to get blasted.
All right, good movement by him here on the ground. He really is a master of these transitions.
He is a master of movement on the ground. You never know where he's going to be.
2 minutes now to go in round 2. All right, bottom fighter here, maybe looking to hip escape, DC. Lands a strike now from the bottom. Nice work there by Conor. Good, solid strike on the ground. All right, he's got side control here, DC. You know, he's got a lot of different submissions in his arsenal once this fight gets to the ground. All right, so a near perfect entry there, and finally he gets his first takedown of the fight, and they say if at first you don't succeed, try again, just have to get him down there.
Persistence pays, and that's what we saw with this young man. Over and over, he shot for takedowns, he tried to mix it up, and he got defended. But eventually, he got it done. Now, what does he do with this top control?
So he's really starting to put together some significant body shots here. These are going to take their toll as this fight goes on.
Oh, nice. Nice.
How about those 5 minutes? All right, now we check out some of the action from that previous round, DC. How about the display of striking?
Just high level. I mean, you would think that we're watching a K1 level kickboxing match opposed to being in the UFC. Both displayed great technical skills, unbelievable striking.
Your striking is magical, and your striking is what's going to get us out of here, all right?
You ready to fight? Ready.
Here we go. 5 minutes remain in the fight.
He needs to start start looking to finish now because he's got his opponent hurt very bad.
Oh, he might be out. Nice punch. This fight's going to be over.
What a great way of mixing up his attack. He didn't stay the course. He mixed it up. He went high with his opponent, went low, and now he's got him hurt very badly.
73 total strikes have found the mark for Conor McGregor. And the connection rate pretty good, 55%. Oh! Oh, he gets back up, but barely. Look how wobbly he is.
Oh, my goodness.
Oh, big left hook there. Oh, Volkanovski's lower jaw now starting to show signs of swelling. All right, so he's landed some good shots. You hate to be overly critical, but nothing really in terms of combinations tonight.
Well, the jab has been looking great. How about jab, jab, right hand?
Right.
Because eventually you're going to have to put something on your opponent that's going to really make him pause. I believe the jab has been working so well, if he drops a big right hand after it, he may be able to finish his fight. Oh, nice.
The straight punches we've seen all night.
Huge straight punch lands, and he's got him hurt very bad.
Oh! Oh, nice punch there by Volkan. Now go. Oh, nice job to defend the takedown and scramble to his feet. Under 2 minutes now with which to work. All right, so you got to be careful playing on the ground with this guy. You don't want to mess around for too long. Sound strike on the ground. Strong bottom work here, staying busy. Oh, looked like that left hand found the target.
Found the target, as it has on so many occasions tonight.
Lands the ground and pound strike. 1 minute to decide this one. Oh, outstanding combination of ground and pound punches here by Volkan. Well, as usual, suffocating work from the top here by Volkanovski. All right, side control now. We'll see if he can advance position. 20 seconds to go in the fight. Oh, nice job working hard, posting and getting back up. Oh, thunderous thinking. Limped a little bit, tried to stay upright, but man, that changed the complexion of this fight.
John, he's hurt. He's hurt really badly by that one big leg kick.
The official decision is in. It resides with Bruce Buffer.
Ladies and gentlemen, after 3 rounds, we go to the judges' scorecards for a decision. The judges score the contest 30-27, 9-28, 29-28. Declared the winner by unanimous decision, the notorious Conor McGregor.
All right, so there he is. The celebration is on. He tried to leave the judges out of it tonight, was unable to do that, but a pretty dominant effort nonetheless. He's your winner by unanimous decision.
And you've got to feel good about that. You've got to feel good about dominating every aspect of a fight and getting a victory. You should be very proud of his performance tonight.
Coming up next, it's a heavyweight clash between Cain Velasquez and Daniel Cormier.
Ready. You ready to fight?
All right, so the fight is underway. We will see how it plays out. It's a pick'em fight according to Las Vegas, and really hard to think of a weakness that we've seen on film from either guys in their UFC careers.
I feel like both of these top of the food chain. They're the best of the best that we can put inside the octagon. They are so well-rounded. They have every skill, and that is going to be on display tonight in this key matchup.
Close guard. Oh, his opponent squirming like a fish out of water now. The ground and pound is on point. This could very well be the beginning of the end.
This could be the beginning of the end. We've seen some really good ground and pound fighters. This young man is as good as any you've ever seen.
Nowadays, you see guys just throwing little shots that don't really matter. Very few guys now are committed to ground and pound as they were in the past.
Now he'll try to start attacking a rear naked choke from the top position. He is doing a really good job of relaxing, not panicking because he's getting choked.
He might get a finish here. And this might just be a matter of time. Wow. All right, full guard now, DC.
And for the guy on top, he needs to build posture or just go to the next position, start shoving that knee through, trying to get the half guard, which in turn will lead to more opportunities for advancement. But if you're on the bottom, you need to be anticipating. You need to be framing. You need to be moving, looking for opportunities to either reverse the position or get back to your feet.
Stuffs the takedown there. How good is his takedown defense? Straight right hand now, just misses. Oh, single collar tie here.
Big punch from the clinch.
Just misses with the punch by Cormier. Stuffs the takedown, and he tosses him to the mat. Now we'll see what he can do from here, DC.
Right into side control. He's going to try to control him, then find a submission.
Close guard. Well, anytime you are in a ground fighting situation with this fighter, you're potentially playing with fire. Side control now, DC. A lot of options at his disposal from here. Well, there are few things more fun to watch in mixed martial arts than these type of transitions and scrambles on the ground.
High-level grappling can really be entertaining.
Oh, lands with the ground and pound strike. Final seconds of round one. Keeping busy here off of his back. Nice offense from the bottom.
He takes his opponent to his side to try to get the finish.
Looks like his opponent's trying to turn into the choke here, but there's a lot of pressure.
Take a seat. Breathe and relax. I need you to suck it up this round, okay? You're missing those takedowns because you're not setting them up. You're going to get countered if you...
So with that, our next round is underway. It looked like maybe we wouldn't get here. There was a close attempt on a submission in the previous round, but the fighter lives to fight another round.
It was very, very close. If it's me and I'm his coach, I'm telling him, get right back to it. This time, he will not be able to survive.
Oh, beautiful jab by him there, really taking advantage of what is an obvious edge and reach. Oh, he lands another strike. Huge strike lands there. Somehow, his opponent stayed upright.
I mean, he's still on his feet, but he's not up by much. When you're in the clinch, you can pull down with the head and land.
And really nice job to finish the takedown there.
Big shot to the head.
A lot of top pressure being applied here. Outstanding ground and pound here. Somewhat of a lost art in MMA, at least in terms of making sure that every strike counts. Not an issue for him.
He's making every single one of them count. He is not pity-patting. He's not touching. Every punch that lands, he wants you to feel it.
Gets up again here, but hurting. Well, the stats producer's been busy tonight, DC. 49 total strikes have now found the mark for Cain Velasquez. And connecting at a 68% clip thus far against Daniel Cormier. All right, feet on the hips here. Oh, nice job here staying busy off of his back. Nice offense from the bottom. Strong bottom work here, staying busy. Oh, he could be a one-eyed fighter here pretty soon. That left eye starting to shut. Relentless pressure from the top by Velasquez. Working off of his back here. Looks like he may try to hip escape. Good movement by him here, transitioning very well on the ground tonight.
Step for step, he's staying with his opponent in every transition.
All right, well, both fighters pretty comfortable on the ground, DC, but you got to be very careful hanging out here for too long if you're his opponent. Oh, nice work from the bottom. Tags him with the punch. Useful strike there. The ground and pound on point tonight.
He jumps on a headlock. We call this in wrestling just a headlock. And if you're not careful, you can get stuck in an arm triangle. Watch triangle, watch triangle. There he is. He's moving to the finishing position. Now watch him go parallel right after his opponent.
All right, so inside the open guard of his opponent. You got to be careful playing around for too long here on the ground with this guy. All right, he's trying to control posture here. Now trying to hip escape.
He's just trying to move out of this position off the bottom.
I love watching this guy move on the ground. Another nice transition there.
Such a high-level grappler. You don't see that very often.
Well, you know he's comfortable fighting off his back. And that's the end of round number 2. All right, so there's the horn. He got knocked down by a punch in that round, but he is able to survive. We'll see if they can make some adjustments.
He's as tough as they come. He took that shot and he kept plodding forward. He got off of his butt. He got himself off of the canvas and tried to get right back to work. But he cannot take many more of these. You don't want to be the guy that's testing how tough that your chin is.
It's a great round. Great round. Your round all the way. I need more of the same. I want you to get out there, secure that takedown. Put this guy.
You ready to fight? You ready?
Third and final round. And just inches away from landing one of those big right hands. Oh, really using his reach advantage there with that land, DC. Nice double leg takedown attempt there, and you got to think that's something that's going to give him confidence moving forward in this fight.
A lot of confidence when it happens that easily. He took a shot, he got a takedown. What now will stop him from doing it over and over again?
Beautiful movement, hip work on the ground here, just outstanding with the transition.
He is not staying in one place on the ground, and that's very important.
Oh, nice job using his strength there to posture up. We'll see what he can do now.
He's going to start looking to land big shots from the top.
Pretty good ground and pound by him here. He told us on Thursday he needed to be more effective in these situations. Certainly effective tonight.
Many people have gone away from this style of fighting. This man has embraced it, and you are seeing why he's one of the best that we've seen do it in a long time.
Now look at him jumping in to try to get the finish.
All right, so he postures up here and now figures to rain down some ground strikes.
Yeah, the ground and pound will be aplenty from this position.
Oh, the ground and pound is there. Well, he's got his back now. Well, you know, I don't like the gi very much, but I have an appreciation and a healthy one for these type of transitions.
You can tell he's been in a gi at some point in his life with the way that he moves so freely.
I'm skipping jiu-jitsu next week, too. Man, this is some serious ground and pound. He's trying to put this dude's head, like, through the canvas.
He's one of the better ground and pound fighters we have in the entire UFC, and you're seeing why.
All right, so he's got the body locked down here, DC, or so it appears. This is not a guy you want anywhere near your back. All right, he's very comfortable fighting off his back, DC. Now looks like he's trying to hip escape.
Yeah, he's trying to hip escape or maybe look for a Kimura here.
1.5 minutes to go in this third and final round.
Oh, huge block.
Well, this is exactly the sense of urgency you're looking for. Try to take the judges out of it. He is lighting them up now. Oh, nicely done as he gets the takedown. All right, so you got to be careful playing on the ground with this guy. You don't want to mess around for too long. Now trying to hip escape.
He's just trying to move out of this position off the bottom.
The Kimura is not the arm. It's the shoulder pressure that usually makes you tap.
But now DC trying to isolate an arm.
Yep, he's using the Kimura. Oh, now he's in trouble. This is a very close fight.
All right, it looks like the official decision is in. Yes, here's Bruce Buffer.
Ladies and gentlemen, after 3 rounds, we go to the judges' scorecards for decision. All 3 judges score this contest 9-28. Declaring the winner by unanimous decision, Cain Velasquez.
All right, congratulations to him. He is your winner by unanimous decision, and certainly a dominant performance here tonight.
Yeah, he did a great job of just dictating and controlling all the engagements of this fight. His opponent never really had an opportunity to lead the dance. He did that from start to finish, and he wins a unanimous decision.
We get to a lightweight bout between Khabib Nurmagomedov and Charles Oliveira.
Ready. Ready to fight?
Well, these guys have been on each other's radars for quite some time. Tonight, it shall be done. Both guys well-rounded. You think we're getting a kickboxing match tonight or what?
You just don't know, right? You don't know who's going to be able to employ their strategy the way that they need to. This is a close fight on paper, and also in every performance we have seen them put on, these guys seem to be the mirror image of each other.
All right, here we go, early round 1. We talk about wrestling being a great equalizer in MMA, but length and reach is another one. He's got a great jab. We'll see if he can employ it tonight.
You have got to be born with it, right? You don't get told.
Oliveira's looking for a Darce choke here.
He's got his shit in, but now it's starting to slip under the neck.
And he's out. Well, you got to be working off of your back. He's certainly doing so here. Nice punch. Close guard. Well, you got to stay busy on the bottom. He's doing it here. Nice punch.
Now, the guy's attacking the triangle. He finds himself in trouble because he got a little bit lazy in the full guard.
Looks like he's trying to manipulate the head. This could be tight.
Watch triangle, watch triangle.
Oh, he postured up there.
Now he's okay. Now he can escape.
Well, anytime you are in a ground fighting situation with this fighter, you're potentially playing with fire. Man, this is some serious ground and pound here, DC. He's not just staying busy for the sake of staying busy. These strikes are doing damage.
Oh, yeah. No pity pat for this guy. This guy's trying to land. He's trying to land effective strikes.
Nice punch by Nurmagomedov. So just over 20 total strikes have now landed for Khabib Nurmagomedov. Stuffs that takedown attempt without issue. All right, he'll engage in a single collar tie. Well, that won't feel good in the morning. Big uppercut. Not there. Well, you start to really worry about the wrestling, and there's that left hand from Khabib.
underrated. I mean, it's a very...
Oh, now going to the judo throw. He ends up in side control. A lot of options for him here.
Yeah, he can either go ground and pound or he can chase submission.
A lot of top pressure being applied here as he works out of side control. All right, bottom fighter here, maybe looking to hip escape, DC. Oh, big combination of ground and pound strikes here, DC. This could be the beginning of the end.
I mean, you got to be very careful when you take these big ground and pound strikes. You need a controlled posture on the bottom, and if you're the top guy, the guy that's looking to finish, continue to gain posture and rain down big strikes on your opponent.
All right, so for one fighter, the round mercifully comes to an end as we look back at some of the action. What a display of ground and pound.
It's his calling card. It's exactly what he's known for. He's known as a brutal ground and pound fighter, and he showed you just then why he's known as that in the MMA sphere. He's the guy that if he gets you down, he will dominate you with positioning and brutal, nasty ground and pounds.
Almost had him out this time.
All right, here we go with our next round, and thankfully for his opponent, it begins on the feet because his face was turning into mincemeat with that ground and pound in the previous round.
Oh, he got demolished, man. It was punches, it was elbows, it was transition into the elbow. What a beautiful uppercut. It landed beautifully, perfect placement on that shot.
Lands flush with that right hand. All right, well, both fighters pretty comfortable on the ground, DC, but you got to be very careful hanging out here for too long if you're his opponent. Man, isn't it fun to watch this dude work on the mat?
He's unbelievable how fluid he is in his motion on the mat.
All right, side control now. Well, you see all the grappling repetitions here. Just beautiful movement, seamless transitions on the ground.
Over and over, these guys are doing things that you see in every jiu-jitsu gym around the country.
A lot of top pressure being applied here. Now looking to do something with that left arm.
He's isolating the Kimura attack. Notice he'll pick up his left leg, step over the head to get his opponent on his hip. Once he gets him on his side, he'll start to apply pressure to try to get the finish.
Wow. Full guard now, DC.
For the top fighter, you got to be very careful because most submissions come from the full guard. So advance to half. Try to build posture. But if you're the bottom person, the moment your opponent tries to move to the next position, build a shield. Kick off the hips and get back to your feet.
44 total strikes have now landed for Khabib Nurmagomedov. And landing at a pretty good clip, 75% accuracy thus far against Charles Du Bronx Oliveira. Really making good use of this reach advantage there with that punch. Stuffed the takedown, no problem. Man, as he landed a high volume of strikes here in round two, definitely picking up the pace after round one. So he got the message from the corner, and now he is taking control of this second round. Continues to mix it up, going to the head, mixing in some body shots. Takedown defense holds up. Huge connection by him there.
He needs to get on his bicycle, John. He needs to get into space so that he doesn't get finished.
All right, he's hanging out inside the closed guard of his opponent here, DC. You got to be careful.
Oh, nice.
Posturing up now.
Oh, man, that was slick.
And the horn sounds on round two. Well, I'm not sure the extent to which he has recovered, but we do see the end of the round. DC, talk us through the replay.
Well, he's a tough guy. He's going to make it to the stool. He's going to survive unless you put him completely out of there. Unfortunately, he's in there with a guy that does have that ability.
Muito bom mesmo. Você dominou o round de fora a fora. Sem dúvida esse round foi seu. Agora você...
Ready to fight? Ready.
Third round underway. Well, he continues to land a high number of strikes here, just like he did in the previous round. This is a world-class display of striking here tonight.
Look at the turtles in that kick.
All right, so now we are on the ground. Now he is in his wheelhouse. We'll see if he can get one of his submissions to pop here tonight. A lot of top pressure being applied here as he works out of side control. All right, dominant position here. He's got the full mount. A lot of different ways he can go here. Maybe try to find an arm bar or just get the ground and pound.
He can't attack some.
Now try to hip escape.
He's just trying to move out of this position off the bottom. The Kimura is not the arm. It's the shoulder pressure that usually makes him tap.
All right, working inside the closed guard now. Well, pretty good work off of the bottom here by Oliveira. Man, how fun is this to watch as he continues to dole out damage with the ground and pound.
Take it back to the days of guys like Mark Coleman, just beating people up in the ground and pound. This guy is a throwback fighter and it's very fun to watch.
Yeah, the Godfather would be proud.
Real sneaky head kick gets in there.
Some nice back and forth action here. Nice job striking here by Charles Du Bronx Oliveira. Outstanding UFC resume, and the striking is really starting to catch up with the grappling. Scary proposition really for any man in multiple divisions. And they separate.
Massive takedown of the lane.
Under 2 minutes now to decide this one. Working off of his back here. Looks like he may try to hip escape. A lot of top pressure being applied here. All right, good movement by him here on the ground. He really is a master of these transitions.
He is a master of movement on the ground. You never know where he's going to be.
Oh, you got to watch him attack his submissions. He throws the legs up to try to get a triangle choke here. Watch triangle, watch triangle.
And he's out. Well, there are few things more fun to watch in mixed martial arts than these type of transitions and scrambles on the ground.
High-level grappling can really be entertaining.
Oh, and he's able to land a strike there from the bottom. Nicely done by Oliveira. All right, so pretty good damage here with the ground and pound. Nothing superficial about these strikes. They are intending to harm.
Oh, yeah, he's landing very accurately, and he's landing to get damage off.
Well, the ground and pound is there once again. Strong work here by Nurmagomedov. All right, let's look back at some of the action, DC. They go the distance tonight, but you got to think he won over the judges with his striking acumen tonight.
Yeah, you got to watch one of the best strikers in the entire UFC. He did everything so well, and in my opinion, he should cruise to a very easy decision.
The official decision is now in. It resides with Bruce Buffer.
Ladies and gentlemen, after 3 rounds, we go to the judges' scorecards for a decision. All 3 judges scored the contest for 9:28. Declaring the winner by unanimous decision, Khabib the Eagle Nurmagomedov.
All right, nice job by him there as he is your winner via unanimous decision. And sometimes I would think it's easier said than done to just leave the judges out of it. Dominant performance, and he gets his hand raised.
Yeah, and if you got to go to the judges, leave no question, right? Be the person that is so dominant that you know you're getting your hand raised. He did exactly that tonight, and he gets a dominant decision.
It's a middleweight matchup between Anderson the Spider Silva and George Rush St. Pierre.
Ready. You ready to fight?
All right, so here we go with round 1. yes, they have locked the door behind Anderson Silva and George St. Pierre. For a time, it appeared we wouldn't see this fight. Now Silva, several years removed from his prime, will try to solve the great GSP.
It's going to be a tough fight for Anderson. He has to make sure that George St. Pierre cannot take him down. But Anderson is a master of space management. Anderson has unbelievable eyes. His ability to see things as they come towards him will carry him in this fight with GSP if he wants to get his hand raised tonight. One of the most important strikes of the clinch is this big body shot.
And a nice job at least staying upright on that. Well, perhaps a sign of things to come as he lands a kick there.
Nice kick landed by this gentleman. Beautiful strike.
Oh, collar tie. Oh, big knee there. Now a knee. Just over 3 minutes to go. Well, he has certainly found the range and staying pretty busy here.
He's being busy, but it's also the timing and the accuracy that's allowing him to land so many attacks.
25 total strikes have landed for Anderson Silva.
That right hand hurt him a little bit.
Oh, stuffs the takedown without issue. Next with a right. Nice punch there by George St. Pierre. 2 minutes to go in round one.
Superman punch.
Oh! And just like that, the fight is over.
He's done, he's done. What a performance.
Yeah, man, crowd loving it. Just a gorgeous shot there to end the fight. Really just the way he drew it up. He found the opening and capitalized on it to the utmost extent. Nicely done to finish the fight. Well, we'll take a look back at the highlights. You know we're going to find that nasty head kick somewhere in this highlight rip. Just an incredible result for him here tonight.
A very nice head kick to finish the fight. But don't ignore all the work he did with his hands. And give credit to the opponent. The opponent was in there every step of the way. And in order to get a fight of the night like you got tonight, both guys have to be willing to participate.
Ladies and gentlemen, referee Herb Dean has gone south of this contest at 3 minutes, 10 seconds in the very first round. Declaring the winner by knockout, Anderson the Spider Silva!
Well, there will be no shutting that smile off tonight. The celebration is on as he gets a huge win by knockout tonight. I got to think there are a few better feelings in the world than walking into an octagon and candidly knocking another man out.
Yeah, you shut a person's lights off, man. There's nothing like it. Now, I understand a lot of times you hope for the knockout, but he was never hopeful. He was sure that he would get it done, and he did exactly that. Congrats.
Coming up next, a UFC welterweight division matchup.
Ready. You ready to fight?
All right, so the fight is underway. We will see how it plays out. It's a pick'em fight according to Las Vegas, and really hard to think of a weakness that we have seen on film from either guys in their UFC careers thus far.
I feel like both of these guys are the top of the food chain. They're the best of the best that we could put inside the octagon. They are so well-rounded. They have every skill, and that is going to be on display tonight in this key matchup. Nice punch lands over the top. Oh! Cannot take too many hills.
Now he's got the Muay Thai block. Working out of that southpaw stance. Yeah, looks a little wobbly on his feet.
He's in trouble. He's hurt bad.
Oh, big left. Good job keeping that head off the center line. Slips to avoid the right hand.
Nice punch, man. Oh, he's hurt bad. He's hurt bad, John. He's got to press him. He's got to go chase that finish down now. Good right hand.
Usman goes for the clinch here. Looks like he's trying to recover. He was stunned a little bit earlier. Let's see if he can get a respite here.
Beautiful level change.
All right, he's trying to control posture here. Now trying to hip escape.
He's just trying to move out of this position off the bottom.
A lot of top pressure being applied here as he works out of side control. All right, so inside the open guard of his opponent. You got to be careful playing around for too long here on the ground with this guy. Crazy accuracy and efficiency with these ground and pound strikes here. And if you're the opponent, you got to intelligently defend or the referee's going to stop it.
Got to defend. But you can see him now starting to gain posture, and the intensity at which he's throwing these ground strikes is starting to improve. It's starting to elevate because he knows that he can get the finish.
Good movement by him here, transitioning very well on the ground tonight.
Step for step, he's staying with his opponent in every transition. And now he has a headlock trying to pin his opponent's back down flat onto the mat. Look for him to transition to an arm triangle to try to chase the finish. Watch triangle, watch triangle. Now he's okay. Now he can escape.
Continuing to work out of the half guard. Keep it busy here off of his back. Nice offense from the bottom. Strong bottom work here, staying busy. I love watching this guy move on the ground. Another nice transition there.
Such a high-level grappler. You don't see that very often.
Stop. Settle down. Listen, you are taking way too much damage to the body, man. All right? Remember how we trained for this. Right? We're not protecting.
All right, so there's the horn signifying the end of the round. We had a knockdown there, but not a knockout.
No, it wasn't a knockout, but you can't take those shots. That big punch landed, and it sat him down. If he gets hit with another one of those, it might be good night, Irene.
You ready to fight? Ready.
Second round underway.
Nice strike.
Oh, combination lands, and it seems like almost every strike found the target.
He's so accurate when he decides to attack. It is a sight to behold.
Stuffs the takedown there. How good is his takedown defense?
Look at him yank the head and land.
Oh, beautiful. And hey, finally gets the takedown. It wasn't for any lack of effort, but finally that shot was good enough to get his opponent down.
I don't know how many times, John, I could have watched this guy shoot takedown attempts without securing one. It's almost like out of pity. You feel good for him to finally get it done. Now what does he do with this top control?
Lands with the ground and pound here. All right, half guard now. Not a fighter you want in half guard against you. For the bottom fighter, what does he need to do?
He needs to secure his underhook. He's got to be fighting for underhook. One of the most key things you can do as a bottom fighter stuck in half guard is try to frame. You frame and push your opponent away from you. By pushing him away from you, he will then want to come back into you.
Right.
It's like when I push you back, you want to go forward. So now he's attacking the triangle.
Triangle looks pretty tight, DC. I'm no Brazilian Jiu-Jitsu black belt, but maybe not good here.
No, it looks like it's getting in deep. Watch triangle, watch triangle. He needs to push the arm to the side. Get his head against
And he's out. Pretty good work with the strikes here off of his back by Kamaru Usman. All right, so you got to be careful playing on the ground with this guy. You don't want to mess around for too long. How good is that right hand? Well, he's staying pretty effective here, fighting off of his back. Nice strike landed there by the bottom by Usman. All right, north-south position now. We'll see who transitions first. All right, working out of side control here. His opponent trying to control posture, but you got to be careful here. Usman's lower jaw does not look good. I don't think it's broken, but starting to show some obvious signs of swelling. Well, he's more than content to work off of his back, DC, where he has been a magician in his UFC career. All right, he's sort of hanging out here unguarded, DC. Not sure if he's trying to bait him in or what, but not great body language here.
Both fighters get up now. Well, he was a little bit lackluster in round one. You can't say the same here in this second round. He has really picked up the pace, an uptick in the aggression and the output, and starting to find his range here in the pocket. Usman's got the hip toss as he takes him down. Now we'll see what he can do.
Right into side control.
All right, some good ground and pound by him here, certainly staying busy, and not just busy, but effective.
You can just throw punches to keep the referee off you. This guy is throwing punches to be effective, to throw damaging strikes. He's doing a fantastic job.
That's what I'm talking about. You cannot stop your shot, okay? So you're going to go out there, and you're going to keep taking them down, okay?
All right, now we take a look back at some of the action in that previous round, DC. A lot to like on both sides, really.
I mean, both were intent on going forward. And what happens when nobody wants to take a step back? They meet in the middle. That's exactly what they did, and they both found success over the course of that round.
Ready to fight? Ready.
Third and final round here. Shot there, DC, and one more of those, he might be out.
I mean, the fight is going to be over. I can't believe he's still standing. That shot landed perfect.
Trying to stay in this fight. Stuffs the dig down. Him down. Now we'll see if he can advance position.
I mean, right into side control.
Beautiful movement, hip work on the ground here, just outstanding with the transition.
He is not staying in one place on the ground, and that's very important.
All right, he's very comfortable fighting off his back, DC. Now looks like he's trying to...
Right now, it looks like he may be trying to set up an arm triangle choke. He needs to secure the left arm, push it across, and secure it with his head.
Nicely done. Strong bottom work here, staying busy. Bottom fighter trying to control posture, unable to do so.
And now he's in a lot of danger. He's got to grab that head or he's going to get blasted.
All right, bottom fighter here, maybe looking to hip escape, DC.
Right hand on point.
All right, side control now, DC. You know he's in his element on the ground. A lot of tricks up his sleeve.
A lot of tricks.
Well, you know I don't like the gi very much, but I have an appreciation and a healthy one for these type of transitions.
You can tell he's been in a gi at some point in his life with the way that he moves so freely.
I'm skipping jiu-jitsu next week, too. Oh, man. This ground and pound is good. Probably my favorite striking realm in MMA, and he's as good as it gets.
The problem is his opponent is not controlling his posture. He's allowing his opponent to get up, and when he does, he creates distance and space to land these beautiful ground and pound combinations.
Oh, looks like he's transitioned to an armbar.
You cannot stay in the guard of these great jiu-jitsu guys. Gotta be careful, armbar. Oh, man, that was slick.
Usman's lower jaw is just nasty at this point. Really swollen in that area now. 1 minute remains in the fight. How about the speed on that reversal there? I mean, I know you can get out of some bad spots, but not with that type of speed.
You cannot allow him to get leverage on the bottom. What a
Straight punch lands. That's as good a punch as he's thrown on it.
The punch that lands down the middle, the one that you don't feel is the ones that land perfect, and that one landed perfect. In the tie clinch, look for the knees to start.
Oh! A little struggle here now for position in the clinch, and we see a lot of these situations in mixed martial arts where both fighters sort of end up getting comfortable here when there isn't a whole lot going on.
And the moment somebody gets comfortable, the moment that somebody decides to relax, the moment you'll see a takedown or somebody really speed out ahead of their opponent. You got to be aware when you're chest to chest in this 50-50 position.
All right, so the fight goes the distance. We'll take a look back at the action, but should go his way given all he got done in the striking game.
Yeah, he did a great job of landing at will, mixing up the target, doing everything that he's become known for in order to cruise to a very good decision. I know he didn't get the finish that he wanted so bad coming in here tonight, but he had a phenomenal performance, and he showed that he's one of the best fighters in the world.
Ladies and gentlemen, after 3 rounds, we go to the judges' scorecards for decision. All 3 judges scored the contest 29-28. Declaring the winner by unanimous decision, Khamzat Chimaev.
Well, he did not get the finish that he certainly prioritized when we sat down with him in our fighter meeting, but a win is a win. He gets it done by unanimous decision.
And he said he wanted to finish, but sometimes your opponent's not willing to play the game. In those instances, all you can do is control what you can control, and that's fight to the best of your ability. He did exactly that tonight.
All right, coming up next, it's a light heavyweight matchup between the Iceman, Chuck Liddell, and Jon Jones.
You ready? You ready to fight?
Well, these guys have been on each other's radars for quite some time. Tonight, it shall be done. Both guys well-rounded. You think we're getting a kickboxing match tonight or what?
You just don't know, right? You don't know who's going to be able to employ their strategy the way that they need to. This is a close fight on paper, and also in every performance we have seen them put on, these guys seem to be the mirror image of each other.
Well, really using his reach advantage there with that punch, DC. And they separate. Oh! Beautiful diving strike lands.
Now he's on top of him looking for a finish.
Trying to establish that jab once again. Oh, big left hook there. Nice defense on the single leg takedown. You can tell he's worked on that. Keeps going back to that jab, keeps throwing that jab, but unable to land. Tried to land the punch, but a swing and a miss by the Iceman. Oh, nice connection there by Jon Jones, and he is fighting with a definite killer instinct here tonight.
And you have to have it, because the target's always on your back when you're the UFC champion. Jones seems destined to keep that title wrapped around his waist.
Just misses with a left hook there.
Great punch. Look at how he turns his hips into that leg kick.
Stuffs that takedown attempt without issue. Uppercut to the head. Instead, it's blocked by Chuck Liddell. Trying to double up on that jab. 90 seconds now to go in round 1. Oh, nice strike landed there by Jones. Keeps the elbow there.
Left hand punch to the clinch.
Well, no surprise, he goes for the takedown there, unable to get the fight to the canvas.
This is a testament to his opponent, his ability to see the shots coming, defend them, and make the fight happen where he wants to.
Pretty good right hand. Back and forth we go. "20 seconds left. Oh, and he tags him with the straight, beautifully placed there by Jones. Throws a big right hand, but doesn't find its home. Horn sounds for the end of round 1. A lot of highlights from which to choose over those previous 5 minutes, DC. Let's take a look at the replay.
Yeah, for all the good that he did in that round, it was the punching that really led to him really taking control of the fight. He did a great job finding his shot over and over again.
Ready to fight? Ready. Good.
Checks the leg kick.
Big punch land.
Ooh. Jones's lower jaw now starting to show signs of swelling.
I mean, he's cutting them down the sides with these beautiful leg kicks.
All right, so he's landed some good shots tonight, but this is not a combo.
He needs to start looking to finish now because he's got his opponent hurt very bad.
Left hook, right hand.
Yep.
Oh, great head movement there. Slips his head off the center line, and defensively, that's exactly what you're looking for.
It's almost like he can telegraph when the punch is coming. And when he sees it, he just makes a slight little movement, right or left, to get out of the way and avoid those shots.
Oh, really exploiting his reach advantage as he landed the jab there, DC. Stuffs the takedown, no problem.
Ooh, what a punch.
Corner was pretty urgent after round one. A little bit lackluster there in that opening round. He has certainly picked up the pace here, and as a result, he has taken control of this second round. So we call on the numbers here, DC. 39 total strikes have landed for Jon Jones. Well, and still connecting on a pretty good clip, DC. 45% accuracy thus far against Jon Jones. All right, he engages in the single collar tie.
Oh! What a fantastic strike to throw at the exact right moment. He deserves this moment. Go finish his fight.
Oh, back to the overhand right. Swing and a miss.
Good punch.
Well, he keeps going back to the well with that left hand, just out of range. So there it is, longer reach paying dividends as he counters with a punch. And now his opponent in a world of trouble.
Such a sneaky head kick. He did not recognize it was coming high, and now he's got him hurt bad. Look at how he turns his hip over when he throws that kick.
30 seconds to go in round two. Back to the leg kick now. That one's no good. And they separate.
Straight punch lands.
Oh, man, it ain't Dikembe Mutombo, but he is blocking all these shots coming his way.
Get that out of here. He sees it coming. You're going to have to mix it up.
Shake that finger.
Shake that finger.
Well, he had a lot more than a puncher's chance coming in. Big knockdown for him in the previous round. DC, talk us through the highlight.
He got in his opponent's face, landed that big punch that put his opponent flat on his back. He couldn't get the finish, but if he lands one more time just like that, he will get the victory.
Take control of it, move forward. When he sets on you, take him down, and then just keep...
You ready to fight? Ready.
Third round underway. Well, just as he did the previous round, continuing to land a high number of strikes here, and he hasn't really showed any signs of slowing down. Scary, scary proposition for the opponent. Oh, and he connects there. Pretty nice punch there.
Great job finding the range to land those punches.
Again, going back to the jab, just out of range.
He has a commitment to kicking tonight, and it shows.
Slips to avoid that left. Effective strike there by Chuck Liddell. Jones's lower jaw very swollen now. Time to bite down on the mouthpiece and move forward. Well, we wondered earlier why there weren't as many body strikes. He's making up for lost time here. Now his opponent's really on the ropes.
His opponent's on Beach Street. He's hurt so bad. I don't know what he's going to do to stay in this fight. Look at how fast. The only person I can do this to is maybe Jon. Jon, there's
the weight difference. I don't know if you know jiu-jitsu much. You miss a lot of your classes. If I'm going to do this to anybody, it's Anik.
All right, close guard now. You got to be careful, though. He's got a lot of submissions off his back. Working off of his back here. Looks like he may try to hip escape. Close guard here. He's very comfortable here working off of his back, DC.
Well, not ideal to spend this much time on the bottom, but you can't fault him for his activity. Landing strikes here from the bottom. Nice work by Chuck Liddell. Well, it's all pace and pressure down the stretch. He is really lighting him up now.
Nice straight punch. That's one of those shots that if you take one of them, if you end the night, that one landed right on the spot.
Well, he's certainly keeping busy, DC, connecting with most of the punches he's thrown.
I mean, punches in bunches. He's doing a great job.
Wow!
He's in trouble. He's hurt bad.
Oh, we got a bell!
Back to the feet.
Big leg kick land. Look at him whip his hip into that kick.
Leg kick. Throwing that jab yet again out of range. Well,
Oh, he's hurt bad. He's hurt bad, John. He's got to press him. He's got to go chase that finish down now.
He's out!
Oh! What a fight!
Pinpoint strike to end this fight. It landed flush. I'm not even sure the opponent wholly saw it coming, and before he could recover, the referee was in to stop the fight. So a huge knockout victory for that fighter here tonight. Well, he's going to enjoy watching this one back. Let's take a look at the replay of the knockout just a moment ago.
It was right hand after right hand after right hand. Finally, he found the one that hit the exact sweet spot that ended his opponent's night.
And there he is after the huge knockout turned in tonight. Near perfect execution and one of the bigger highlights of his UFC career.